Now coming to, if we, let's say if we, okay, we've done this research. Now we have found that, okay, financial industry is where I would like to be, right? Now the question is, how do I get started with the financial industry? That was my biggest question. I don't have financial knowledge. I'm making all those wrong decisions. I don't have money for my own retirement, right? I barely have enough money to save, let alone thinking about financial independence and starting a business in the financial industry, right? How do I start in the financial industry in the first place? And I started looking around, right? I started again Googling and finding out what can I do to enter into the financial industry and start earning some money. So I looked at what are the different models, the different kind of business models. And here is what I found. There are four business models that one can use in order to get started in the financial services. One is called the independent contractor or entrepreneurial model, right? It's a business model. Basically, in this one, you can get your own license and you can start working as an independent contractor, right? You can start representing companies. Now, let's look at the pros and cons of this kind of model. One is the pros, the advantage, the bigs, the positives is that you are now your own boss, right? As in the self-employed quadrant that we just discussed, here you can help families, you can educate people, you can help them with your services and make money. And you get to schedule your own hours. You're not working 9 to 5. You can make some good money. You're your own boss. There are tax benefits of becoming a self-employed, right? Becoming entrepreneurial. You get to keep more money in your pocket because whatever money you're earning, you can show as a business expense, a big chunk of it. Your gas, your phone bills, right? Your traveling, your commute, and you're spending time, your furniture that you buy, your internet bill, and everything that you're spending. You can whatever you show as your business expense, you basically keep more money in your pocket. More clients, more income. Very straightforward, right? You can make your own schedule. Let's look at the negative side, the cons of becoming an independent contractor. One, it's a sink or swim, which means that there is no guarantee that you're going to become successful here, right? You can either swim or you can sink, because if you don't have enough clients, you can basically lose. So there's a lot at risk. The cost is all yours, right? You have to rent your own office. You have to implement all the strategies in order for you to get your clients, right? You have to do advertising. You have to do online marketing. You have to go door knocking. You have to even do cold calls, whatever it takes for you to get that business so that you can help families and make money, right? All this cost is all your cost when you get started. You have to hire a secretary to help you. You have to hire a lawyer, right? In case there is a legal case or something going on. You have to have all these administrative costs that are associated with starting a business on the side, right? And it is risky because it depends on your own efforts. Needs a lot of time to build. You need to have the right knowledge. You need to have the experience, the know-how, right? All of these things that are involved into starting your own business as an entrepreneur, right? That's number one. Number two is the traditional corporation business structure. In this one, what you can do is, basically you can go get certified or a license and go work for a corporation, like a traditional corporation. What are the pros of a traditional corporation? One is powerful products, right? These corporations have really good, strong, powerful products that you can promote, you can sell, or you can serve families with and get paid, right? There is quality training. It's a very professional background, professional environment, right? There is great income potential in there, because once you have good access to good products and you can serve families, right, you can earn a lot of money, right? The negatives, the cons of a traditional corporation is that the work environment is very dull, right? People just do what they're required to do, right? In most of the corporations that you would have already noticed, wherever you are working, the work environment is quite dull, because people just do, they go to the office, they do what is required of them, finish their work, and they can't wait to be home with their family, right? Low energy, basically. And most people are dream flat. Next is uninspiring environment. There is high competition and less support from each other, right? Your losing is me winning. So it's kind of a dog eat dog world, in a traditional corporation. It's basically, I do what I'm supposed to do. I get most of the business, and this is how I'm going to win. I don't care about someone else winning or not. Then the next is the average age in the traditional financial industry is 56 years. So a lot of them are old people, elderly people, right? There's a huge need for young people to come aboard and work in the financial industry. The average age is 56 years. So new people are needed. The last one is there is no excitement, no thrill of building your own business, because you're working in a traditional corporation. You basically, people go in these traditional corporations to retire. right? And they retire comfortably. They make good money and they retire comfortably, right? They make a good book of business for themselves and they're good, they're happy. The idea is to go there and retire. So there is no thrill, there is no passion, there is no excitement of building a business in the traditional corporation. And most of the times, these traditional corporations are targets driven and high performance pressure on people to perform. Right. I've even heard that sometimes, in some of these corporations, if you don't perform, you get demoted from where you are if your performance is not as good as expected, right? So they give you targets to meet. If you don't meet those targets, there's a possibility of you getting demoted from your position. Now that would suck, really. That would feel really bad. The third business system is the franchise system. In this one, you can leverage a name brand. You can leverage something that a system is already built for a company. Let's say, for example, in like McDonald's or Starbucks or any franchisee, any franchise that we can buy. In the same thing, we can do that in the financial services as well. We can buy a proven and tested system, right? Invest some money and then run that system to earn, build a brokerage and basically run it. Now, the pros of franchise system is it's a proven and tested system that works, guaranteed income if implemented properly. It's an established brand image. It has a corporate back office support, right? Because the main franchise system, the corporate office helps you with all of that back office support and a great income potential. On the con side, the limitations or the negative side of franchise system is high barrier to entry. You need a lot of money to invest in the beginning, right? It's very controlled, strictly enforced system, right? You cannot do things the way you like. You have to follow the system as you are told, right? So you've got to do it their way. You cannot change anything. You cannot manipulate anything. Like in a McDonald's, you cannot sell Shanghai noodles or Szechuan noodles. You're just supposed to sell what they sell in the system. And the other cons is high cost of running the business, which is again the liabilities that are included in running a franchise. All right. The fourth business system is the network marketing system. And it is also called inspirational marketing. And I'll tell you why. Let's look at the first of all, the advantages, the pros of a network marketing system. One is the fastest business growth model out of all these four systems. Network marketing system grows really fast and it can really, grow aggressively because it's based on network of people, right? Next is high energy, great teamwork. If you get started with a network marketing company, there is always high energy. You'll see people who are, really, excited all the time and they're like, let's go, go, go. And there is a lot of teamwork in them, right? People helping each other to become successful, high energy. The other pro of, network marketing is that you're building your own business, right? You're building it, not only by yourself with the help of your team, with people, but it is ultimately your own business that you're building. There is no limits, passive income. Some of the network marketing companies are global businesses that you can go all across the world and, start building your business. That's unbelievable, right? There is huge potential for growth. You can go global, worldwide. So there is no limits for your income. There is no limits for building your businesses and no limits for your income as well, right? So there's passive income. So there are two kinds of incomes, active and passive. Active is where you are required to work. You're required to be there for your income to come. Passive income is where you don't need to be there to earn that income, right? Remember the cash flow quadrant, OPT, other people's time, and there is OPM, which is other people's money. So you leverage other people's time and money to build your income, right? Which is passive income. All right. So the other advantage is low startup costs. So you can start a network marketing business with, a few $100s. That's the biggest advantage. It can make you a lot of money, but if you implement it properly. And the other advantage is recognition and bonuses. The companies, if you do the business properly, if you build it nicely, you get paid a lot of bonuses and you get recognized. So there is, all good recognitions, good high energy stuff going on here. Now let's look at the negative side of network marketing. One is weak systems, weak products, and not enough training. A lot of these network marketing companies have different products, right? It could be nutrition based, it could be health based, it could be plastic or solar, or it could be telecommunications or this or that, right? Selling vitamins or cleaning products, cosmetics and beauty products. So many companies are out there, right? The problem is that there are weak systems. The systems are not powerful, strong enough to help people come aboard and start earning money. They're not, the trainings are not enough sometimes. People say whatever they want to say just to build their teams and recruit people in their team, right? The other thing is mostly low income, right? In the network marketing, if you sell a shampoo or a vitamin product, the income is very small, the commission amounts are very small. So in order for you to make big money, you have to sell, your team has to sell a lot of products for you to be able to make something significant, right? Otherwise the incomes are small, and that's why it is overcompensated emotionally with high energy. Incomes are small, and a lot of recognition, a lot of, woohoo and rah rah, let's do this, we can do this, right? Lots of high emotions going on. The third disadvantage or the limitation is it lacks structure and professionalism. It's often overhyped and exaggerated, right? That's why there's a lot of negative opinions about the network marketing companies, because a lot of things are exaggerated and hyped, right? So it's always good to give people a real image, the transparent image, the true reality, that it's not going to be easy. Everything takes time to build, everything takes efforts, right? And another drawback is high attrition rate, which means in the network marketing industry, because of approval addiction, instant gratification that people want, people have a quitting mentality. The attrition rate is very high, which means people come and quit, people come and go, right? So a lot of people will come and join and they quit. A few will stick, they will stay, and they will reap the benefits of this business system. Not a lot of people will really wait until they see the results. People have a habit of quitting. As soon as they see some rejections or some people who said no to them, people quit because they're not in a habit of getting no's in their job, right? They have a habit of approval addiction. They want people to say yes to them, and a little one or two no's and people quit. And the other drawback is, again, the low startup costs. The low startup cost can be the positive of a network marketing system, and it can also be a negative. Because you only start a business with a few $100s, it's easy to quit as well, right? Imagine if you started a network marketing business and you put in $100,000 into getting started, you wouldn't miss a meeting. You wouldn't take it lightly because it's a lot of money at stake. But if you have only put in $200-300 to start, it doesn't, it's easy not to value it. It's just as transparent or as simple as I could say it. It's easy not to value it. You can lose $200-300, all right, nothing lost, quit. But the people who stick with it, even all of them, the people who have made millions of dollars through network marketing industry, they all started with the same small little cost, but they stick. They they stuck to it, and they did not quit until they saw the results, and they have made it successful. All right. So this is the pros and cons of these four main, business models. And you see that there are goods of it and there are bads of it. How about we took all the positives of these four business models, right, and created a business model that has all the advantages, the positives of these four, and avoid all the negatives of these four business models. And this is what our business model is. So our business model is a hybrid of all these four, right? Best of the four worlds.